Alrighty, my dears, welcome to Peace and Power. I'm so excited to be here with all of you, covering for Sherry. So, my friends, we will begin seated just for a few moments of focusing and centering before we get started in our physical practice. So, go ahead and find a place, whether it's seated, standing, lying down. Take a moment to find a little bit of stillness in your space, or if you need to move, go ahead and move. Just take some time. And so maybe you just need a little bit of movement to kind of get all the sillies out, get all that, maybe unsettled energy out. And then maybe you can find a little bit of stillness. If you're seated, go ahead and take your hands underneath of your glutes and lift them up, and then root down through those sit bones. If you're lying down, maybe move around so you can move all the fleshy parts around, and then lay down, maybe with your knees bent and your feet flat. Again, standing or seated in a chair is fine. And then, my friends, you can place your hands wherever it is that you like, in a place that feels comfortable to you. Grow the spine tall. Shoulders might lift a little bit and take them back. Perhaps you close your eyes, or maybe you keep your eyes open with a soft gaze forward, maybe downward, without dropping your chin. And you just bring your awareness to right here, right now. Welcoming yourself with kindness into this space. Both this space and time in this physical space that you're in. You just take a moment to allow yourself to arrive. Maybe begin to connect to the breath, noticing it come in and leave. Remembering that the nourishment is so great that comes in on the inhale. And there's a release, my friends, of the exhale. And so allow yourself to be a witness to that exchange of energy here. If thoughts come in from the outside, just bring your attention back to noticing the breath, to feeling it, to engaging with it. And perhaps you take a note from the breath. Maybe determine what you want to bring into your awareness and bring into your practice today. And what you want to release. What's not serving you that you need to let go of. My friends, when you're ready, take the palms of the hands together in front of your heart space and make a commitment right here, right now, to be present with yourself, to be kind, to be welcoming, to be soft with yourself. As you give yourself a little bit more love today here on the mat. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, just turn the gaze toward your heart space. Flicker those eyelids open, let the hands release, and bring the head to center. Extend those legs out in front of you. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon if you're here on the East Coast or further east. Take the hands to those legs and give yourself a little massage down them. So excited to be here with you for Peace and Power on a Friday. Press the toes forward, my friends, draw them back. So we're just going to gently get into a little bit of mobility within the ankles. Circle the feet in one direction and then the other. All right, my dears, if you are comfortable, come onto your hands and knees. Otherwise, stay seated or standing for your cat-cow series. Hands wider than the shoulders, index fingers straight ahead. Take those knees back behind the hips, step. Curl the toes under for power or untuck them for stability. Take a deep breath in, my dears. Lift the tailbone, let the belly fall, and look straight ahead. As you exhale, scoop the tail round the spine and gaze to your thighs. Inhale, tailbone lifts, belly falls, look straight ahead. This is cow. Exhale, scoop the tail round the spine, gaze to your thighs. This is cat. Take a deep breath in and continue, my friends, from place to place. Honoring what you're feeling, what you're experiencing in these moments. Maybe noting you need to take a pause in one of those spaces and spend more time there. And you can do that. You could spend double the time in one spot versus the other, not a problem. Good morning, Tiffany. Good morning, Slavka. Hi, Ellen. Hi, Linda Y. Hi, Medora. Good morning, Stacy. Hi, Amy. Hi, Cam. Hi, Amanda V. Hi, Jan. Welcome, my friends. So good to see all of you. Alrighty, dears, come on back to center. Find that spine nice and long, belly braced, arms strong. Feel the support of the ground beneath you. Take that and move your hands forward of those shoulders, keeping the spine long, finding puppy. My friends who are not on their hands and knees today, you can be seated, take a look in the camera. You can lean yourself back and take your arms overhead, and that will give you the same effect, but just not on the hands and knees, okay? My friends, here in puppy, we are strong, we are steady. Curl those toes under, please. And if you'd like to challenge the core, go ahead and take one or both knees up off of the mat, hover them, pull the belly in deeply. The eyes look forward towards the fingertips to maintain that cervical spine alignment. We are drawing up through the pelvic floor, back in the belly, so that way we protect the low back and the spine. We're strong in these legs, energized from feet through the calves to the knees, to the thighs, into the pelvis, and we feel strong in those arms and hands. Take another deep breath in, my friends. Lift the hips, lengthen the legs, and lower the heels in the direction of the mat for downward facing dog. And remembering, my friends, if you are not down dogging today, you can absolutely be in a forward fold standing, whether that is using blocks or the wall in front of you for support. Take a deep breath in, my friends. Lift your heels, both of them. Exhale, lower them. Inhale, lift those heels. Exhale, lower them. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, lower them. Inhale, find that long dog. Exhale, settle in. Power up the quadriceps, my friends. Take a deep breath in. We shift the hips to the right. Exhale, we return to center. Pull the belly in deeper. Inhale, hip shift to left. Exhale, return. Once more on each side. Inhale to the right. Exhale, return. You're feeling a nice stretch through the side of the body. Inhale to the left. Feel the stretch through the right. Exhale, center, my friends. Take a deep breath in. Lift the heels slowly. Pulling the belly in. Walk the feet forward to your forward fold. Press the feet down. Energize those legs. Rise to stand. Palms together overhead. Exhale, the hands to heart center. We begin the sun salutation. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale with a long spine fold. Press the hands and feet down. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Hands beside the feet. Bend the knees. Left leg steps back. Knee comes down if that's in your practice today. Front knee bends over top of the ankle, back knee behind the hips, spine long. Take a deep breath in, hands to ground or to blocks, your choice. Lift the back knee, extend strong, energize those leg muscles. Another deep breath in, reach the arms forward. Keep your chest attached to your thigh. Yes, we're not quite coming upright, but rather I want you to feel the front of the body pressing down into the thigh, and then I want you to engage the abdominals away. Your belly might still be touching, and that's all right? But we want to engage, so it gives you a frame of reference. Draw the shoulder blades onto the back. Take a deep breath in, keep the shoulder blades on the back, and keep the belly braced. Keep the hands back down, step back out, and exhale to plank. Breathe here. Strong, steady. Can you give me a little smile here? Remembering, my friends, if you're not coming to plank on the ground, you can be at the wall, yes? Knees come down, heart forward, bend the elbows. Chaturanga, shoulders stay lifted. Untuck those toes. Lengthen the tailbone back, squeeze the seat. Lengthen the heart forward for cobra. Spread those toes, please. Inhale, curl the toes under, come to knees if needed. Exhale, press back down, dog. My friends, remember, you can do the sun salutation standing, don't forget. Inhale, lift those heels. Exhale, walk your feet forward to that forward fold. Press down through the feet. Inhale, rise, palms together. Exhale, the hands to heart center. We go again. Inhale, lift. Feel the length of the spine. Exhale, fold. Press down through the hands and feet. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Hands beside the feet, bend the knees. Right leg steps back, knee comes down. Take a moment to align, adjust, engage. Yes, fingertips to the ground or to the block. Maybe to your hips if you're more upright. If the knee is not down, that's fine. Take a deep breath in. Lift that back knee. Press those legs away from one another and then zip them towards. Lengthen the spine, pull the belly in, lift the pelvic floor, arms rise, shoulder blades towards one another and down the back. Breathe here, hugging in through the inner thighs, softening the breath. Remember, we're here, we're kind to ourselves. We are working, we're also soft, right? Kindness and grace. Hands come down, deep breath in, exhale, step back, plank. And so my friends, being kind to ourselves does require a little bit of softness, doesn't it? When I say soft, I don't mean, right, that you're a pushover. No, you can have boundaries, right? You can be expectant of yourself. At the same time, there has to be grace and kindness. You deserve that, just like you offer to everyone else. Deep breath in, either knees down or up, heart forward, bend the elbows for chaturanga, slide forward to cobra. Curl the toes under, lift the hips, press back down, dog. Take a deep breath in, be here. Remembering that puppy is a wonderful alternative to down dog, as well as that forward fold standing or at the wall. Deep breath in, lift your heels, pull the belly in, exhale, walk your feet forward, 2 forward fold. Press down through the feet, inhale, rise, palms together overhead. Exhale, the hands to heart center. Deep breath in, long spine. Exhale, take a seat, chair pose. Yes. Hips reach down and back, spine is long and tall, lifting through the pelvic floor, belly back, shoulder blades on the back, spine long, you got it. Take a deep breath in, exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Hands beside the feet, bend the knees, left leg steps back, high lunge. Bend into the front knee, dip in through those legs, rise to the spine. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Take your hands to your head if you're feeling like you need a little bit of support. Shoulders, hips, that's up to you. Take another deep breath and settle down through the pelvis. Hold here, 2 more breaths. Softening the gaze, feeling the ground beneath you for support and energy. Deep breath in, hands come down to the ground, step back, plank. Exhale. Take a deep breath in, either knees down or up. Listen to the cue, heart forward, bend your elbows 1 inch, and then rise back up. Bend the elbows 2 inches towards those ribs. Back up, 3. Yep, back up, here's 4. You got it, have you got 5? Don't worry if you stopped at 1, not a problem. Slide forward to cobra, well done. Shoulders up and back, please. Spread those toes, press them down. Curl the toes, lift through the hips and exhale, press back down dog. Pull that belly in. Take a deep breath in, my friends, and lift that left foot towards the sky. You can press the toes back behind you, giving length to the front of the thigh. Now notice what happened in that right leg. Did you lock the knee out? Soften it, energize the inner thighs, press the hamstring up and back, lift the quadricep towards the hips, towards the pelvis. Take another deep breath in, pull that knee to the chest, lift spine to sky, making space for that leg to step through the hands. Deep breath in to lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Press down through the feet. Inhale, rise, palms together overhead. Exhale, the hands to heart center. We do it again. Deep breath in, long spine. Exhale, we sit. Hold here in chair pose, hugging the forearms, hugging the biceps, softness in the hands. Yes, softness in the face. You got it. Deep breath in again. Exhale, fold. Press down, inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold, hands beside the feet, bend the knees, right leg steps back. High lunge, back knee stays lifted. Good, press down through those feet, energize into the pelvis. When you're ready, rise. Inhale, arms lift up, settle the pelvis down. You got it, friends. Remember, once the arms lift, the shoulders don't lift too. They are lifted just a little bit, but they slide back. Yes. Take a deep breath in, settle here. Good, hands come down, we step back, plank. Feel the strength of the hands, the strength of those toes, the softness in the breath, the fluidity here. Either knees down or up, heart forward. Now we go together, bending the elbows, 5 counts. 4, 3, elbows tight, 2, and 1. Nicely done, heart forward. Shine those toes back, cobra. Crown of the head lifts to the sky. Remember, your forearms can be down, or you can be in a kneeling position, if not standing. Good, friends. Take a deep breath in, curl those toes, press back down dog. Energize fingertips and toes, through the hands and feet, up the arms and legs, into the shoulders and pelvis. Deep breath in, right foot rises to the sky, three-legged dog. Press the toes away. Breathe and steady here. Softening the left knee, energizing the muscles above and below, hugging it into the midline of the body. Deep breath in, right knee to chest. Lift spine to sky. Inhale, right foot steps forward in between those hands, high lunge. Inhale, exhale, step forward. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Palms together overhead. Exhale, the hands to heart center. Pause. Connect to the breath. Connect back to the intention. Beautifully done. Breathe steady. We've worked the core. We've taken the body through all planes of motion. Last thing is a twist. So this is our last round, my friends. Take a deep breath and reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, take a seat. Arms can be to heart space or up overhead. Deep breath in, we twist open to the left. If you're not twisting today, no problem, you don't have to. Inhale, come on back to center, and we twist open to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, fold. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Hands beside the feet, bend the knees. 2 steps back, down dog. Lifting the hips to sky, pull the belly in. Right foot rises to the sky. Press the toes back, hug in through left leg and right arm, and then see, can you lift the left arm up as well? Maybe just 1 finger, maybe 2 fingers. Balance. That's the name of the game for fall season, is balance. Not just physical balance, but a balancing in what we need, right? Bringing ourselves to more harmony and homeostasis. Take that down. Woo. Try it on the left side. Left foot rises. Pull the belly in. Zip in through those arms. Zip into that right leg. Right arm lifts maybe. Hold on to it. And what does wobble mean? Wobble doesn't mean weakness. Wobble means work, right? Zip in, friends. Hang on to it. Yes, well done. Feel free to come on forward and come through from plank into your chaturanga, into your cobra, and then press back to that down dog. Take a deep breath in, right foot rises to the sky. Bend the knee, step the foot forward in between the hands. This is the last round. Bend into that front knee. Take that back foot down, finding warrior 2. Open up to the outside edge of the mat. Yes, good. Deep breath in, lengthen this front leg. Turn the toes straight ahead to the wide edge of the mat. Heels in, toes out. Bend the knees, goddess. Knees open wide, spine long. Deep breath in, we rise. Toes straight ahead again, side edge of the mat. Left toes turn out, right toes face to the wide edge. Bend into that knee. You might have to move the feet back out. Warrior 2, left side. You got it. Opening that knee, centered on the ankle. Beautiful. Inhale, come on back to center. Turn the toes straight ahead. Heels and toes out. Goddess again. Nice. This time, reach the arms up overhead. Pull the belly in. Soften that gaze. Nicely done. Deep breath in. We rise. Toes straight ahead. Lengthen the spine. Softness in the knees. Energize quads as you take the wide leg forward fold to open the hamstrings and the glutes. Whew. My friends, if you are not comfortable with your head below your hips, then go ahead and come halfway up. You could take your hands to blocks or even to the wall. Right here is totally fine. Do me a favor and pay attention to the energy in the pelvis. Zip in through the calves, in through the inner thighs, and shine the heart forward. Tiffany, I can definitely help you with that, with the pain in your wrists. If you're in plank or you're in down dog, fingertips down, energizing the palm helps, but also then paying attention to where the shoulders are might help you, energizing the legs. So we could definitely talk about that a little bit more. So anybody who's feeling a little wrist pain in yoga, hand placement, shoulder placement really is important, as well as the engagement of those fingers and engagement of the legs as well. My friends, from here, if you'd like to take a twist in your wide leg forward fold, go ahead and take your right hand underneath of your chest. If you're at the wall or using a block, that's fine too. If you're at the wall, it's just gonna come straight out in front of your chest. And then from here, the left hand is going to come to the hip. We energize those legs, we lengthen the spine. And from the abdomen first, we open towards the left, then the rib cage, then the chest, then the throat, then the head. Here we're working on zipping in through those legs as we hug in through the pelvis. And we're thinking of zipping in through those shoulder blades, stacking one shoulder on top of the other. And so my friends, I know sometimes we want to go into what we think is the fullest expression of the pose, right? What we see so often on social media. But my friends, the full expression of the pose is whatever it is for you today. So you don't have to lift this left arm up to the sky, especially if that left shoulder is rounding or if it puts tension in your shoulders or your neck. Oftentimes, this is where I am. I don't lift that arm up, but you're welcome to if you have that mobility to do it. Deep breath in, come on back to center and switch sides. And now if you're not twisting today, you don't have to. You can hang out in your forward fold. You do not have to twist. From the abdomen, we twist towards the right. Left hand is underneath or in line with the chest. And then be careful that your left hip is not collapsing down, the inside of the pelvis is not collapsing down, but lifting up so that you could place a plate of food right at the base of your spine and it doesn't slide off. Keep the breath moving here. Spine long, abdominals engaged. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in, my dears, and slowly release down to the ground. From here, my friends, you can take those heels in, take those toes out, and find your yogi squat if that is in your practice today. Taking the hips down low, spine long. So here are some alternatives. For anybody who finds that their heels lift in this position, take your blankets, take your pillows right underneath of those heels, and that lift helps you. What we're going for is an opening in the groin and the pelvis, a release through the back of the legs as well. And so I encourage you, rather than fighting through this, to utilize the assistance. And if for your knees you don't like this, not a problem. Instead, you could do this on your back, like this, pulling those knees towards the armpits, not lifting the hips up, but keeping the back of the body attached to the mat. And then also you can be standing in a wide leg squat with the hands to your wall or to the table, and you're just kind of working that range here. That's up to you. You can also do this standing with one leg or on the ground on your back with one leg. Wherever it is that you are, my friends, allow yourself to be there with ease and kindness, right? Connected to the breath, not holding it, right? Inhaling nourishment and exhaling release of that stuff that just doesn't serve. Beautiful. I love all the options I'm seeing. Nice. Thanks, Lorraine. Take a deep breath in, rise on up. And again, take into that wide leg forward fold, and you might find that's open a little bit more for you. Settle here. Deep breath in when you're ready. Heel to those feet towards you that in a way that feels okay to you, and then come down to a kneeling position. And then we'll go ahead and take ourselves onto our glutes. Go ahead and take a seat. My friends, you are welcome to be in a cross-legged position. So we opened in the groin. We're going to get kind of the back of the groin now into the glutes and the low back. So you're welcome to come into a seated cross-legged position and take a forward fold. For those of you who have fire log in your practice, you're welcome to come to that. In between those two options is shoelace. right? We call it shoestring, right? Where you have one knee across the other. This is as far as I go. My knees don't stack properly. That's all right. I'm feeling a lot in those hips. So you choose what works for you. This is fire log, right? Moving the fleshy parts out of the way. And this is where I am for this. Sometimes people will place a block here, some folded up blankets or pillows to kind of let there be an ease. So you choose. And if none of these three work for you, you are welcome to come to a figure 4 stretch, seated or on your back. We will be here for a few moments. My friends, remember, so much of our emotions that are unresolved get stored in the pelvis and the hips. And so having that time to open into the groin, into the hips, the low back is so beneficial for that release, for lightening that load you carry around. And these are tough positions to be in, right? A lot of people feel a lot of stiffness, especially if you're seated often in your day. Spine long and tall, little tone to the abdomen, breathing into the spaces that feel tight, breathing into the stillness. And when you're ready, very slow, if you're in a forward folded position, rise. Take a deep breath in. Very slowly go ahead and release those legs and come to stillness just for a few moments. Letting those legs relax. Especially if you were feeling something pretty intense. Very gently extend the legs, again, staying there in a little bit of stillness first. And then you can shake things out. And we'll reset on the other side. And pay attention, friends, because you might find that the setting up on this side is a little bit different than the first side. And that's okay, right? Because the sides of your body are different. Ooh. If you're on the tighter side, welcome. And then just take a moment to just check in, right? If you are really in any of the positions I offer, you want to have flexed feet, active through the outer edge, so the foot doesn't face the sky like this. If you could see where my foot is, kind of facing the sky, but rather flexed, keeps the outer edge of the ankle, or I should say both edges of the ankle, in good alignment. Shin, knee, really safe. Same thing with the bottom foot. Noticing if there's any twisting or leaning happening in the upper body. Directing those nourishing inhales to those tight, dark spots within you. And allowing the exhale to release that stuff. Creating a little bit more space and light. Take a deep breath in, my dears. One more exhale. And then the next inhale, slowly release. Take a couple of breaths here. One last one. Extend. Well done. All right, my dear, so come onto your back. This will be our last little bit. Reach those arms out to the sides. Allow those knees to bend, feet flat, and just windshield wipe those knees side to side. Inhaling on the center, exhaling as I lower. If you prefer side bends, you're welcome to do that instead. You're welcome to stay in stillness on one side for a couple of breaths into a spinal twist. And then when you're ready, you can go ahead and switch sides to the other side for a spinal twist if that feels good to you. Nice. Well done, my friend. And then when you're ready, find yourself in stillness in a place that feels good to you, whether that's on your back with your feet finding the corners of the mat, arms by your sides, palms facing upward. You're welcome to be on your side if that feels better to you. If you're pregnant, you would be on your left side. Whatever suits you, my dears. And just take a moment to allow the front of the body to melt down into the back of the body and allow the back of the body to melt down into the mat. And gently just release through the toes and the feet, the ankles. Release through the lower legs and the knees. Soften the thighs and the pelvis. Release through the waist and the abdominals, all the muscles of the back. Release the shoulders and the arms, the hands. Release the neck, the face, and the head. And allow yourself, my friends, to stay here in stillness, to rejuvenate, to rest, and to heal as long as you can. My friends, thank you for allowing me to play with you today. The light and love in me bows to and honors the light and love in you. Happy Friday. Stay here as long as you can, my dears, and take good care of yourself. I will see you soon.